Hello everyone, I wanted to show an update on the progress of my game. So let me create a world here. Right now I have like the default world set to a certain seed. So you get the same world if you press the default option. So okay, I guess let's settle here. This would be the best demonstration. Does take a little bit. I might add a loading screen later. So yeah, we have the entities in our faction. So if you click on them, you can get information about it. And I added these buttons here. They're not fully implemented yet. So this is gonna be like main information. This is gonna be about the inventory, and this is going to be the button for orders. I'm going to change the icons for this, but these are just like temporary. But I also added a new kind of oh yeah, I also implemented a name generator as well. So yeah, so you can also press space to either lock in on the entity you have selected, and then you can press space again to unlock. So I'm locked on this person. So let me unlock here. If I right click, you have to right click with on a tile that has an item. So if I right click here, the entity will go there to pick it up. So yeah, and then you can see it's in its inventory. That's what's being shown here. And if I pick up a different, this is a long stick. Yeah, it even shows up here what it is. So yeah, it picks it up. Shrika Simpson. Okay, so yeah, I picked up the stick. Oh, so there's a bit of gold here. So yeah, like once an entity picks it up, it's in their inventory, and as you can see, and so I'm also implementing like the ability for each entity to search for a specific item nearby, and using something like that will enable it to like actually build stuff. Right now, it doesn't cost any items to build anything. So, yeah. And also, I need to add crafting recipe. I have the system for adding new crafting recipes. I just don't have a way. I just haven't implemented a way on the entities actually crafting the items. You can add new crafting spots, by the way. So, but it's basically a display. It doesn't really do anything. So yeah, I can tell it to pick that item up. And so another new thing I added is biome blending. Right. So before, on edges of biomes, it just looked like it just looked very like the edges here, it lined up with the edges here. It was very rough, and it didn't look natural. But I changed that. So you can see here as well. Yeah, I also changed some Lua code so that random items would be scattered around. not random items. Only certain items would be randomly placed around. But yeah, you can see, there's an edge here, and it kind of lines up with the terrain. So yeah. Let me switch back here. So yeah, that's what I've implemented so far since the last update. So I also changed how items are stored in each region. Before, they were stored in a 2D vector, which is basically uh, a, a 2D list. Now I'm using something called a quad tree, and that'll enable like search operations to be much quicker, which I need. So yeah, and yeah, the searching for items will be useful uh, for implementing crafting and building such. And I'm also going to add like stockpile zones, so entities can store. So your faction can basically store items in certain areas, and it can pick up items from those areas to go build things or craft things, which will make things more efficient and more organized and just easier overall. So yeah, that's about it. I could also show you some Lua code. Yeah, I think I'll do that here. This is how the items are generated in each region. So it basically just uh, puts randomly a random range of items in each region. So I changed some stuff in the JSON code as well. So each world type will have something called the region pregen script. And this is basically a script that each region in the world, no matter like what their type is or whatever, has to run this script. And that's here. That's basically how the biome blending is smooth now. Go here. Oh yeah, I think it's here. Yeah. So this is the script. So each region basically runs this code before running their gen script code. So as you can see, like only forests run this code, but they run it after they run the add item forest add items Lua code only after they run the pre-gen code, which is defined by the world. So yeah, and I'll provide documentation for this later once this game is like in alpha stage. So, but yeah, we're getting there. Please join the Discord. I also have like a Reddit community. If you could, please subscribe and like this video because I need more eyes on this project, honestly. So.